the 922, Jane?
I've got Logitech Rio 4K UHD webcam.
Logitech Rio.
This is. What is that doing now?
It's definitely 4K.
High quality, what's it say? It looks great. Adjust the back exposure, contrast to compensate the glare. 4K streaming and recording.
5 times digital zoom.
And it comes with the XSplit license as well. Yeah, 5
So
times.
5 times digital zoom. Is that via the app though, do you think?
Just zoom, pan and choose from 3 field of view options while maintaining HD resolution.
Is that via the app though, do you think?
So that's what it is on YouTube.
Zoom, pan and choose from 3 field of view options while maintaining HD resolution.
That
The
via
little box
the
is just
app,
going to
though, do you
mimic
think?
at the moment because it's not there. That's what it is on YouTube.
Zoom, pan and choose from 3 field of view options while maintaining
That's
HD
playing
resolution.
through
That's
the
via
little
the
box is
app,
just
though,
going to
do you
mimic
think?
at the moment because it's not there. That's what it is on YouTube.
Zoom, pan and choose from 3 field of view options while maintaining
That's
HD
playing
resolution.
through the little box is just going to mimic at the moment because it's not there. That's what it is on YouTube.
Zoom, pan and choose from 3 field of view options while maintaining
That's
HD
playing through the little box is just going to mimic at the moment because it's not there. That's what it is on YouTube.
Zoom, pan and choose from 3 field of view options while maintaining
That's
HD
playing through the little box is just going to mimic at the moment because it's not there. That's what it is on YouTube.
Zoom, pan and choose from 3 field of view options while maintaining
That's playing through the little box is just going to mimic at the moment because it's not there. That's what it is on
So that, was it only because we were putting it through the speakers?
No.
No, I don't think so.
I don't
Well,
know if it was because of the
find out
speakers
now,
on
so I'll
that
just-
laptop. Just try that. See if that.
Oh.
No, I don't think so. Well, find out now, so I'll just...
So that's with the speakers
So those
muted and the
yeah.
microphone on.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. So, I mean, when he does it, do you get any? You must have any sort of not echo, but
Sounds really good. But
Yeah.
he uses
He does it, do you get any...
lapel mic.
there's still something in the background.
Sounds really good.
Is that how it normally is?
So it's clear audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's much clearer. Can you, yeah, I can hear you quite
Yeah.
You're
clearly.
getting feedback, but can you hear an echo or
It
anything?
might be because I'm on the phone.
Let me just listen to it.
That was much clearer. But
Yeah.
if you had then a microphone as well,
Yeah.
that would be,
It'd be
as
better.
much as you can hear, you can make it look the same.
Yeah.
So it's just a case of.
Yeah,
making it
trial and
clearer.
error, isn't it?
I think so. But I think the picture's quite clear. I think if we can get the zoom
Yeah.
on.
How do you normally have the lighting just like this?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
also when you've got the presentation up, it needs to be a little bit dimmer.
Yeah. Because there's
See the
presets.
presentation.
Like, are the blinds normally open or?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, it's better, isn't it? So if you get the lapel
The
mic.
lapel mic will be
yeah.
much clearer. So if you then connect the lapel mic into the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to work out what would be the best lighting for it and have that as our,
Yeah.
the document.
So this is what it needs to be.
So,
Yeah.
the lighting has got presets, but I don't know what's what. But we can try them.
We normally dim it close to the front and, don't we?
But that other camera has
Yeah.
will self-adjust as well.
Yeah.
So if it's too dark, it will self-adjust to make it so that it's clear.
So, will it be brighter than this?
I think it probably needs to be brighter.
Right, so there's one, I don't know what the setting is, but there's one that
Four,
turns
yeah.
the lights off at the front and then keeps them at the back.
Or they'll be falling
That's
asleep.
going to turn
I
everything
know, I was
off,
going
isn't
to
it?
say, it's like coming in at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
The floor's
Brighter
everything.
looks
Dark.
dark, yeah.
Would you normally have the blinds open?
They're normally open.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
That's alright, no?
That's,
Because I would.
yeah.
I think that's okay.
I think what it's going to be though, it would be a case of if we've got wherever the lectern or the table's going, and then
Yeah.
what the Zoom looks like,
Yeah.
and then what we can do with that background.
Yeah.
But by the look of
But
the
on that
functionality on the
camera, you can actually put like superimpose, like change the background. Because
Yeah.
you know it's like for gaming, so
Yeah, yeah.
you know like
yeah.
we might even be able to do one just like with a logo or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
background,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's not changing too much with the blinds open.
I don't think that's too bad.
I think it looks fine as long
Yeah.
if we've got the zoom in. That be my only concern. If we've got the zoom and the quality is still good.
So even if we needed to move it, like a, because remember these are going to be rows, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a PowerPoint here, and the lecture's normally here somewhere anyway,
Yeah.
right? So
So
there's a
turn that
PowerPoint
table
here.
around, Jane.
I mean, like, what if we had a,
Someone's sitting there.
Yeah, the laptop person could be there.
might be better for the questions as well, like coming through. I don't know.
Where's the camera pointing though? Because remember, if you've got all the rows here, the person
Would
needs
you
to be
just
talking.
position him
So it
on this
needs
white
to be
wall,
on the-
like here?
Like,
And where's the camera though?
Then you can have the camera
would
there.
be positioned at the presenter.
We can try that.
But to their side, is it going to be like Adam's side profile type?
I suppose it depends where they're standing.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Yeah. So let's get the lecture. This room will set up for an event after though. I said it's been after as well, so Jason's got it.
I don't know what's going to happen because I've unplugged it, but I'm on the Wi-Fi, but. In fact, I was on the Wi-Fi anyway.
I'm weird. Let's come up with on YouTube. YouTube is cheap. I'll send it to you. What's it called?
I mean, that goes taller, so you could put it on the floor somewhere as well.
But we'd need the lectern this way slightly as well, wouldn't we? Because, as in, no, because you're now at the moment although you can move this over this side, can't you?
Yeah, you can move that wherever you want.
I'm saying the PowerPoint presentation at the moment, you're standing right behind it,
Oh right, okay.
You can go smaller if you wanted it to.
and you'd need to. No, so again, you've got to be a little bit careful because
That's a quarter of like
of the screen.
Screen.
Right, I think put it back over to the left and maybe put the camera over the other side. Because then you can just get the white background rather than, so you might need to come back this way slightly.
So then have the camera.
So we could tell them where we want the lectern to be, couldn't we?
Yeah, we just set it up, don't we? And then, right now you're right
Yeah,
behind them.
Pointed at me, that's why.
But you're hiding behind the.
Yeah.
But then now, if the presentation was over the other side,
Yeah, that would work.
so that looks better, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then you can. I mean, you don't want the TV in.
No, you
right?
don't want the
So
TV
you
in there,
just
yeah.
Put
Is
it
that
just
going to
out.
affect the audience? That being there? Not really, is it? We can just avoid.
If you've got rows of chairs and things. But the thing is, we're setting this up around this camera, aren't we? Whereas if we have the other camera and it zooms,
It
Then
could
you
be,
can-
it
you're a
could
bit
be
more
back
flexible.
a bit.
But you need to plug it into the laptop. Somewhere there. So you need to be near a power source, really.
what I'm thinking is, in the ideal world, there's a really good position to be. So you've got
It's
a little
away from
table thing over there. You're away from everybody. If you can zoom in that angle.
Unless you cable
He
all the way.
did it all from here and then
Yeah.
stuck it all
Well, you can
down.
go into this one.
Yeah, you could do, I suppose,
So
if
if you
we.
put the tables on top of it, and then the cables can go under the table.
Well, because you'd have them 9 times out of 10. We're filming the ones that are really busy, so you've got about 50 chairs in here.
Yeah.
So we'd have to come in early,
Just take
set
it
up
Yeah.
and run it under
You
the
could
chairs.
go to there, or you just take all the way across.
We could maybe, like if it's a morning one,
Because the camera
just
doesn't.
come in the night before and just run
Yeah.
the cable.
The
Yeah.
camera just needs to be near the laptop. It doesn't need power, but obviously you need power for the laptop.
Yeah.
And you need to be nearish to a box to get it onto the screen.
Right. Okay.
But, well, you can do it wirelessly, but I don't know if it will start eating up too much bandwidth if you're projecting wirelessly to there.
Yeah.
And then trying to project to the internet as well.
So,
So, but if you move up on that. Is that more
Yeah.
central?
Yeah.
And then if all the tables are
I
gone.
mean, you could sort of just have that white bit, but then it's positioning it right, isn't it?
That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah.
Is it clear?
The laptop's a bit dim because I haven't plugged the power in, so it goes into a power saver. But
do you want me to go
Yeah,
downstairs?
go downstairs. Do place.
A bit more of a feel.
yeah, I think that worked. Well, I don't know what you looked like before, but
I know it sounds but if we get the other camera and Zoom works well on it, then we can set up over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
If we get the other camera and actually it's a really good
it wasn't
quality
mega
picture.
expensive anyway, was
It's
it?
only about 200 pounds.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they know it's being live streamed, so of course, you know,
Yeah.
they're going to get used to there being a camera in the room.
Yeah.
I think that.
And I mean, this camera I think looks okay, but you know the other camera's going to be
4K.
slightly
Yeah,
better.
Yeah.
It's
It's
gonna
going
be
to.
It's going to have a better,
Yeah.
some sort of audio, and the image is going to be.
So we need
At
to,
worst, it's gonna
we
be the
need
same as what you've got now.
Yeah. What about if the lectern was over that side?
Yeah.
What?
You can go
people
anywhere.
over there.
Well, you've got.
You've
all
got a
the
cleaner
time.
background.
Yeah.
Is it just because of the floor box if someone's got a laptop that they're using?
So yeah, if he needs to put his laptop on.
I mean, like the presenter, yeah. So whoever
Then you
comes
need
in
to be near a
present-
floor box. So
That's
if he
why.
goes
That's
there-
why it's
Yeah,
over
that's why
here.
it's over there. Yeah.
I mean, you can get like a 5 meter HDMI cable or something. So it is doable. You just need to sort of plan and then.
I suppose it would just be saying to the presenter, look, if you bring, it's easier for us if you bring, either send it to presentation
Yeah.
or have it on a memory stick on the day rather than, but some people like to do it from their laptop
Yeah.
because you get the notes up, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
But then we work around that. So if that's what they want to do, then on that occasion,
Because
they're over this
otherwise,
side.
they're going to be looking up at the screen every time where if they've got it in front of them,
Yeah.
it's just a bit more.
Exactly. Well, we've got. I was to say we wanted all the mics and things really, didn't we? But I was going to say we've got a few sessions in June. We could do a practice one that doesn't go out to anyone. If we can get the camera, etc.
Well, just
Probably
like
get
an
sign off
internal
for
test.
everything and just do it as an internal
But it
test.
just set it up. and
Set it
then
all up and
Yeah.
see.
do it as a live.
Yeah, we can send it out to some friendlies and say, can you watch for us and give us some feedback? Especially people that we know have watched the last ones.
We just need to because I know Luke mentioned about the mics. He said about just getting
Yeah,
one.
he was going to try and come over, but he was busy, so I don't know.
Right.
if it's gonna be-
Okay. We need to just find out whether he's got one.
Right,
If
okay.
not, we're going to need.
We haven't got one.
Right.
A lapel
So we'll
mic.
need to order
We've
one.
got a lapel mic, but not one that would be compatible with the
Yeah.
laptop.
And that's what I'd need to know is what we'd need to buy. So Adam wants a full list and costings of what everything would be. And even if we just buy one to test it and then
Yeah.
we've got authorisation to go and buy the next one if we need to then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the laptop.
And the only
and
reason
things
we'd
are-
need two is if there's more than one presenter.
Yeah, which we do get, don't
Yeah,
we?
we do. Yeah.
And then what would work best so when
But it-
people in the room ask questions and things, is the roving mic best for that?
I mean, the microphone would still pick it up. It's just whether or not it's clear.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the feedback
Yeah.
we've had previously is if you get questions in the
You
room,
can't hear them.
can't hear them,
And how did they do it previously?
So we just tell the presenter to
repeat them.
repeat the question,
Yeah.
which isn't ideal, but
Focus has gone off of
So
this now, is that?
the more sources you bring in, so like you've got the webcam already, then you're using the screen capture source as well.
It's gone a bit,
What's happening
I don't know. It's gone a bit blurry.
right.
there? It's got a pop up, but and then if you've got his mic and then another one, so you've got 4 or 5 sources then that you're talking about, all trying to connect and send data. And the more things you bring in, the more not necessarily confusing to set up, but the more things there are to monitor
Yeah.
and look at. And
But with the handheld microphone, it's not linked to anything, I don't think. It just, you know, like
I
the-
see what you mean.
Like
Like
a
a-
karaoke
Yeah,
machine.
It's like a karaoke machine basically.
Oh,
So
then,
you've
yeah,
got,
that'd
it's
be
got
fine.
batteries and it just
Yeah.
makes the voice
It just makes a
louder.
noise and
Yeah.
his mic would then pick that up,
Yeah.
or the camera's mic, whatever we use.
So with these, where is that picking up from then?
It's just within the room. It's built in.
Okay.
So the speakers, I don't know if it would do it now. The speakers, because I was connected to there, were playing whatever was playing on the laptop.
Right. Okay.
And obviously the laptop is playing
Yeah. Right, then.
feed. It hasn't got a built-in microphone. It's got built-in speakers. As far as I know.
So maybe we get a hand.
I mean, the laptop has got a built-in
We've got a
mic
hand,
as
there
well.
should be one still in.
Oh, we've got one, have we?
Yeah, Liam got me all the batteries for it because it didn't work last time. It was in here before.
What's that?
The microphone.
Stuff in this room's getting moved about all the time.
This, I know. Don't we know it? There's this. That microphone. No.
That's for the lectern.
Yeah.
The lectern does have a microphone.
Because I'm not sure what these are. Oh, here we go.
The lectern's got a built-in mic. So
Yeah.
I just don't know if we can connect it
And
into.
does that come through?
No, it's there.
But where does the sound come out?
I don't know if you could plug the lectern into the laptop to then use it as
Oh no, that was a bit of a nightmare, and last time we tried, we ended up getting rid of that, and the guy put his own microphone up on the thing. It was, yeah, it didn't work. But we've got some batteries for this.
There must have been like a standalone one because when
Yeah, this is a wireless one.
We've got those. So that doesn't need to be attached to anything, does it? Does it need to be picked up on? And I don't know.
This is flat though.
Yeah, they've got no
Yeah, these are the
wireless
bell
on
ones.
this battery. But are these marketing?
I didn't even know we had these. The GNTs.
We used to, didn't we?
so does this wirelessly pick up?
Yeah, so these are the receivers. I think all these batteries are flat.
I've got some.
Yeah, that's basically what we use these in the LLPs.
Oh, right.
It's the same thing. It's a wireless receiver. Then it plugs in. You know, me and Jay are in the room.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Plugs into there. It's just basically the exact same thing.
So, but we don't know who these are.
No, we don't use these ones specifically.
Right.
We've got, IT have got these, but they don't have this connection. They have like a DJ's
Right,
big
so they're
exchange.
right, okay.
Yeah. But this could work. Good question. I guess.
Yeah, and just pass it around the room so that their voice is just louder.
Does that one work, or is the battery flat?
Battery in.
And both the batteries are flat.
Yeah. So that would say to me though, they can't be marketed then if the batteries are flat. If we don't know if they've used them recently. We've had them.
Is this the one that Fred used?
No, the live stream guy bought his own one.
But yeah, well, you could. I'd assume we could use that. That'd be fine.
But it would be
So,
good.
let me get my head around this. So when they're talking into this, that is hooked up.
Where does the sound come from?
Is that hooked up to the?
Because that's got nothing to plug in, has it?
Isn't that just like like kids karaoke things though? If you put a battery in it, your voice is just louder.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't look like that, but it might be. We'll have to get some batteries to test it. Yeah.
We can take it back over with us and we can actually
Yeah.
And you are coming back over later.
I don't think the microphone's part of this box.
No, it
The
doesn't
microphone's
actually fit in.
separate. No, because
Who's that? Microphone, lapel, microphone, guitar, instrument lead. So you can do a musical interlude halfway through. There's the walking in.
and in fact, you can't use this. This is what we've got.
Right, so
So
that's
it's the
the
same
connection.
connection. You can't plug it into a laptop.
But I think
We can get an
anyway,
adapter.
but whilst we're given the opportunity to get
Yeah.
proper kit, we might as
Yeah.
well price it up and say, right, this is what it's going to cost. It's not going to be expensive, it's going to save us money in the long run.
Yeah.
We're looking at 600.
I think like what Luke said was a Bluetooth mic, if they exist, is probably the best thing. Because then you can just wirelessly connect to the laptop and pick it up as a source.
Right.
But I haven't got really experience with that sort of stuff. We need to test it out.
Yeah, okay.
Things like that. I don't think Spiz didn't have a clue when I asked him about it.
Right, okay.
Well, I mean, even this is sort of for me just learning on the fly, really.
No, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, but I think it's possible to do it, it's not.
It's definitely possible
We've
to
done
do
it a few
yeah.
times, it's not.
It's definitely possible to do.
And then we just need a step by step. This is how it needs to be set up. This is where it needs to be positioned.
Yeah.
And then whoever.
And the actual getting onto YouTube bit is really easy.
I think that's the worst bit,
Yeah.
isn't it? The rest of it is the technical
It's
stuff.
ju- it's just-
to get around and.
Really working out the audio. But I mean, this is just on Wi-Fi and they're still playing. You can hear it. It hasn't had any feedback the whole time we've been here, apart from that initial bit at the start. So it seems to be
So we need to look
okay.
into like a lapel,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely need
Bluetooth
a- yeah.
mic if possible.
Yeah, and I mean that's either using the webcam built in or the laptop's built in microphone.
Yeah.
And like you said, the audio wasn't too bad just from.
No, it wasn't. No, you can still hear it. It could have done a
Yeah.
bit clearer, but if we can find a microphone that, as you say, is a Bluetooth lapel, and then we've got that for audience questions.
Yeah,
That
should work. Yeah, this isn't any use to you.
Right. Unfortunately. At least we know. That's good. I might take this back over and see if we.
Yeah, if we've got batteries and test it. Yeah.
If it works. Well, then, I know.
That's a display stand thing
Uh,
to put like posters on and stuff.
okay.
Oh, stop tapping me.
So, but do we think between us we're happy with the
Yes.
upgraded version of?
I would say so.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of picture quality, I would say this is okay.
That's
Anyway.
okay.
Yeah.
It's just if,
Gonna be better.
in terms of the room setup, if you, I mean, if you're going to have a lot of people in here, being here maybe is not ideal. And if
How
you've heard
many
about-
frames per second is that?
I think at the moment this is going at 30, which is kind of a standard thing for when you're online.
That one has the capability to do 60.
Yeah.
So
What
So,
does that mean in terms of?
so within every second, there's like 30 mini pictures showing you the image, and then it puts it into a motion, basically. And then, does that make sense?
it's like
Does it make it clearer then?
So 1 second, at the moment, every 1 second, this is projecting 30 images to the user.
Right. Okay.
So if you go to 60 frames,
60
it's
will be clearer.
so that like say if you've got that movement in 1 second,
Yeah.
that hand movement is 30 images,
So.
and yeah, like a clock.
Right. So it's,
and then-
yeah. So it's clearer.
yeah.
And
So you know when you're looking
clarity
like
of
on a
it.
Yeah.
TV and like say for instance you're watching football,
Yeah.
and sometimes the ball might, because if it's
Yeah.
the higher the frames per second, the
Clearer that is.
Yeah.
Right. So that's where the HD and that comes into it and making it more right. Okay. So yeah, if we got enough, I'm not going
Yeah.
to £200 for if we get the Zoom functionality, which means we could do because that's not.
And that could, and that doesn't have to be on the table because it will stand.
Yeah, that can be anywhere.
That could be floor.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I was thinking.
I would assume
obviously
the other
this
camera
needs
would
to
go
be-
with the stand, and then this goes up like loads.
So even
It
worse.
just needs to be plugged into the laptop.
You, yeah. Better with a table, but that could
Yeah.
be on the floor, and you could eliminate that completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think ideally either the lecterns over there, or we do get the camera up there.
With the Zoom.
Yeah.
And just okay.
But
You know, we were saying initially about the laptop. I don't think you need to get another laptop. I mean, this is the newest laptops we've got, and it seems to be okay running.
So is this recording? Can we view
Uh,
that back afterwards, or is it just
I
purely
can't remember.
live
I did
streaming?
find out, didn't I?
Because that was the thing with the laptop, the
Yeah.
new one, you said with the higher
Yeah.
memory card and things like
It'd
that.
be better.
Because
It
we
just-
need
I mean,
to
I don't know.
record it.
Yeah.
We need to record
Yeah.
it so
You
that we
just, I
can
don't know what
upload
your
it.
budget is for it. with
Well, that's
Adam.
the, I'd originally said to Adam.
So
that we
I
were
gave you the
gonna
price
go
of the laptop,
down.
didn't I?
Yeah.
I mean, that was just a rough thing, but
Yeah, he didn't scoff at that, he just said I need an
Yeah.
overall budget for what this is all going to cost, but
Yeah.
as I say, if you think that,
it's definitely better. 100% it's better. But
and we're going to
if
have
the
this,
cost isn't there, you can run it off one of
yeah,
these.
but I think we want to make it so the girl that's coming in, Yasmin, she's techie and she's going to be loads of digital design and
Yeah.
that, so I'm assuming a higher spec laptop will be better for her to do stuff on.
Yeah, it is definitely better to have that laptop that Spiz suggested.
Yeah.
But
I'll put it,
if
as
he
I say,
turns
I'll
around
put it all
and goes,
forward and
yeah.
say this is, but if you think like £600 a time, so if we did 5 sessions and the
Yeah.
budget for all this is £3,000, we're done in
That's
Yeah.
what
2
we're
months.
paying the external guy
Mm.
every time he comes in and does a live stream. So it's
Yeah.
600 quid.
Yeah.
So yeah, if there's budget there and we can say right then we'll, and I think Adam would be,
And as I said, this is just on the free version of the software, and it seems to do pretty much everything we need it to do. So
That camera, it comes with the full license of XSplit as well.
oh, there you go.
and that's the recording piece, isn't it?
That's
There is a functionality there somewhere to record. I did when we last did the thing. I did look into it.
Yeah, I think you called them, didn't you?
I emailed their support
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, I can't remember what their outcome was, but they
think you
did.
said it
They said
did.
it was possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was if you upgraded to the paid license, wasn't it, the £200, which I put in the budget as well for it.
Or maybe it's you need the license to record.
But I think you can record it on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So if you open up
Download it
Chrome,
as an MP4 or something.
So if I go back to really good at the YouTube bit, but yeah, look, it's got the live stream tests we did before. They're all there,
okay.
and you could you
So
must
if you
be
click
able
on
to
that, can you view that now? It's
Yeah, I
still,
can-
still available to view.
Yeah. So in a sense, if you've got a GNT YouTube channel,
It automatically records.
they'd be
it,
on the
won't it?
channel,
Right, okay, and then just
and
stay
then
there for.
and then
And
you,
then I presume you can download it from there.
yeah, you must
or,
be able to
yeah.
somewhere. You don't have to
Okay.
play around, but
Yeah.
Find out
so
how-
YouTube, anything you're streaming under your account, it saves it
Mhm.
Right.
because it's a channel.
Yeah, you must be able to save that to a file then and then.
Definitely. There will definitely be a way somewhere to do it. So yeah, I think it's all pretty much there.
Mhm.